You're sitting in your favorite chair. The television hums quietly, but you're not really watching. It's just another calm evening, until it isn't. At first, it's subtle. A strange pressure builds in your chest, not sharp, but heavy. You shift in your seat, thinking maybe it's indigestion. You take a sip of water, hoping it will pass. But then, the weight grows heavier, spreading up your neck, down your left arm, and suddenly you realize something isn't right. Your breath shortens. A wave of heat floods your skin. You feel your pulse stumble. This is how it begins for thousands of people every single day. A normal moment turns into a race against time. This is a heart attack, and if you're alone, those next few seconds might decide whether you survive. Most of us imagine heart attacks as dramatic scenes from movies, clutching the chest, gasping for air, collapsing to the ground. But real life isn't like the movies. In truth, the body often whispers before it screams, and those whispers can be the difference between making it and not. Today, you'll learn what really happens inside your body during a heart attack, what warning signs to never ignore, and the simple, powerful steps that can keep your heart beating long enough for help to arrive. This isn't theory, it's survival science, recognizing the body's early warnings. For older adults, especially those over 50, heart attacks rarely announce themselves with a thunderclap. Sometimes it starts as mild discomfort in the chest or upper body. Sometimes it's fatigue you can't explain, a strange tightness in your jaw, a sharp twinge in your arm, or even nausea that feels like a bad meal. These are your body's distress signals, an SOS from your heart. When blood flow is blocked by a clot or plaque in your arteries, your heart muscle starts to suffocate. Every second counts, because every heartbeat that passes without oxygen means muscle damage, damage that can't always be repaired. Here's what's truly haunting. Many people ignore these signals. They wait, hoping it's something else. They tell themselves, it's probably just heartburn, or I'll lie down for a bit. But in the world of cardiology, delay is danger. The longer you wait, the less chance you have to survive a heart attack when alone. So if you ever feel these warning signs, crushing pressure, radiating pain, dizziness, shortness of breath, your body is telling you it's time to act. Fast. The critical first minute. Imagine this. Your heart is losing rhythm. It's struggling to pump enough blood to your brain. You feel lightheaded. Panic starts to rise, but panic is your enemy now. The first minute of a heart attack is your window of control. What you do or don't do can rewrite your odds. Step 1. Call emergency services immediately. If your phone is nearby, use it before you do anything else. Dial your country's emergency number. Put it on speaker. Don't waste precious seconds searching for contacts. Tell the dispatcher clearly, I think I'm having a heart attack. I am alone. They'll keep you on the line and guide you through every step. If your phone is out of reach, you must balance your effort carefully. Try to move slowly and deliberately. Sudden exertion can push your heart into full arrest. Once you've called for help, your next move is to position your body safely. Sit down or lie back with your head slightly raised. Loosen any tight clothing. Avoid standing or walking unless absolutely necessary. The goal now is to reduce the workload on your heart. The truth about cough CPR. You might have heard of something called cough CPR, a technique where you take deep breaths and cough forcefully every couple of seconds to keep blood circulating. It's been shared widely online, often described as a miracle move for surviving a heart attack alone. Here's the truth. According to cardiologists, controlled coughing can help very briefly if your heart rhythm falters and you're already under medical supervision, like in a hospital setting. But at home, it's not a substitute for emergency treatment. Still, the principle behind it is sound. Deep breathing and controlled coughing can help maintain consciousness for a few moments longer by slightly increasing blood flow and oxygen. So if you feel your heart slowing or dizziness taking over, take one deep breath, then cough hard from your diaphragm. Repeat this rhythm until help arrives or until you can reach a phone. It might buy you precious seconds. But remember, it's a temporary bridge, not a cure. Doctors emphasize that nothing replaces immediate emergency care. The real lifesaver is calling for help early and staying calm. The lifeline in your medicine cabinet. If you have aspirin nearby, now is the moment to use it. If your doctor has previously confirmed it's safe for you. Aspirin works by thinning the blood and slowing the growth of clots. the very clots that block your heart's arteries. Take one standard adult tablet, about 325 milligrams. Chew it slowly instead of swallowing. This helps it enter your bloodstream faster. That single small action can significantly improve your odds of surviving a heart attack before medical help arrives. It's one of the simplest, most effective emergency steps you can take. Yet too few people know about it. Doctors often advise seniors to keep aspirin within easy reach, in a drawer near your bed, in the kitchen, even in your car. It's a quiet guardian that could save your life. Staying calm in the storm. In moments of crisis, fear is natural, but panic can be deadly. When adrenaline floods your body, your heart races, consuming more oxygen, the very thing it's running out of. The key is focused calm. You can practice it now, long before any emergency. Visualize yourself breathing slowly, deliberately, even under pressure. Remind yourself that staying calm is not weakness, it's survival. Think of airline pilots. They train to handle emergencies with composure, because emotion clouds judgment. The same applies here. If you ever find yourself in that terrifying moment, take control of your breathing. Slow it. Focus on each inhale and exhale. Tell yourself, I know what to do. I am giving myself a chance to live. Why time is the real killer. Most heart attack deaths happen because help arrives too late, not because the condition is untreatable. Modern medicine can reopen blocked arteries within minutes once you reach a hospital. But every minute of delay means more heart muscle dies. This is why cardiologists talk about the golden hour. If treatment starts within 60 minutes, your survival rate skyrockets. After that, the damage becomes harder to reverse. That's why recognizing heart attack symptoms early is so vital, especially for older adults living alone. If you know the warning signs, you can act before collapse. You can save yourself before anyone else even knows you're in danger. Preparing before it happens. Survival isn't just what you do during a heart attack, it's what you do long before one ever happens. Keep your phone charged and close. Save emergency numbers on your speed dial. Let neighbors or family know to check on you daily if you live alone. Place a small note near your phone listing your medical conditions, medications, and allergies. Emergency responders look for those clues when seconds count. Learn your own body's rhythms. If you ever notice shortness of breath during mild activity, swelling in your ankles, or chest discomfort that comes and goes, don't dismiss it. Those can be silent precursors to heart trouble. And yes, keep aspirin nearby. It truly can be your lifeline. The science of survival. Let's peek under the hood for a moment. During a heart attack, an artery that feeds your heart becomes blocked, usually by a clot formed around ruptured plaque. When that artery closes, blood and oxygen can't reach the heart tissue beyond the blockage. Within minutes, that tissue begins to die. But your body doesn't give up easily. It tries to reroute blood through smaller vessels called collaterals. That's why staying calm matters. Those vessels can only deliver enough blood if your heart rate stays steady. Stress or movement raises demand faster than those tiny vessels can supply, which can push the heart into full arrest. So the calm you cultivate, the breaths you control, the stillness you maintain, those aren't passive acts. They're biological tools that help your body fight back. A hidden lesson from survivors. In interviews with people who've survived a heart attack when alone, a common theme emerges: disbelief. They didn't want to believe it was happening. They wanted it to be indigestion or fatigue. But the survivors all shared one trait: they acted anyway. They chewed the aspirin. They called for help. They stayed as calm as they could. And because they did, they're alive to tell their story. One man described it this way: I told myself I had two choices: deny it and die, or move and live. Those words capture the essence of survival: acceptance, not panic; knowledge, not denial. What to remember if you ever face this moment: remember 4 simple truths. Recognize the symptoms early. Chest pressure, pain in the arm, jaw, back, shortness of breath, dizziness, or cold sweat. None should be ignored. Call emergency services immediately. Don't try to drive yourself. Don't assume it will pass. Help is your best chance. Chew an aspirin if your doctor has said it's safe for you. It's small, simple, and powerful. Stay calm and still. Every heartbeat you save matters. That's it. Those steps: recognition, call, aspirin, calm, form your personal survival code. Beyond survival, living heart smart. Once you know how to survive a heart attack when alone, The next chapter is prevention. Eat heart-healthy foods rich in fiber and low in trans fats. Walk daily. Exercise gently but consistently. Keep your blood pressure and cholesterol under control. Most importantly, manage stress, because constant tension is a quiet killer. Sleep well, laugh often, talk to loved ones. The heart thrives not only on oxygen and blood, but on peace and purpose. Your heart has carried you through every joy, every loss, every surprise of your life. It deserves care in return. If you're watching this now, you've already taken a powerful step. You've learned what most people only discover too late. You now know how to recognize the signs, how to stay alive when seconds matter, and how to protect your most faithful muscle, the heart that keeps you here. So keep this knowledge close. Share it with someone you love, especially someone living alone. Because knowledge isn't just power, it's preservation. Imagine that first scenario again, the quiet night, the sudden pain, the racing thoughts. Now imagine it differently. You recognize the signs, you stay calm, you call for help, you chew your aspirin and breathe with focus. You survive. And the next morning, you wake up in a hospital bed, sunlight streaming through the window, realizing you've been given another chance. That moment is what all of this is about. Not fear, preparedness. Not panic, presence. Not luck, knowledge. Because life rarely gives second chances. But preparedness, that gives you one.